happiest of Fridays. And welcome to another edition of 5 Horror Movie Fun Facts starring me. There's a sleeping baby in the house. I don't want to talk too loud. Okay, so today is the last Friday of Pride Month. So I wanted to pick a movie that I've seen recently. And I gotta tell you guys, this one was a hard one to research because it's an indie film and there's not a lot out there on the web about it, at least not right now. But I only needed 5 facts, so 5 facts I will give you. So here we go. Today's movie, Bloody Axe Wound. I think this one was 2023. I'll have to double check that. Yeah. Fun fact number 1. The character Glenn, who is the protagonist's bestie, he spends the movie trying to get into the movie of this film. It's kind of hard to explain. This is kind of a meta horror in that it's a slasher movie that produces slasher movies. It's not like a slasher movie within a slasher movie, but it'd be easier to explain if you just watched it. Anyway, Glenn here has been trying to get in on one of those movies. So he shows up at different points in various disguises. One of his disguises I couldn't find a picture of was based off of Ducky from Pretty in Pink, which that's fun. The other disguise I did find, but for some reason TikTok won't let me post it. It's it's the most interesting because it's of Crazy Ralph from 2 of the Friday the 13th movies. Crazy Ralph was the crazy old man in Friday the 13th 1 and 2, who basically was the guy warning all of the teenagers. Very common kooky movie trope in a lot of slasher films, especially in the 80s. So, fun fact number 2. There's some interesting producers for this movie. Mainly Jeffrey Dean Morgan's wife, Hilary Burton Morgan. If you don't know who she is, she played Peyton Sawyer on One Tree Hill, and also she was a VJ on TRL back in the day. And in case you're wondering, yes, of course, Jeffrey Dean Morgan has a cameo in this film. Because, I mean, to be fair, in an interview with Dread Central, she talked about the reason why she chose this movie was mostly for Dean. He happened to like the series. So, and she's just one producer. Also, Mary Stuart Masterson was a producer on this. I'm not entirely sure why, but yeah. It's funny who you find out actually likes horror films in this world. It's great. Fun fact number 3. The makeup and special effects for this movie were all done practically, which, you know, I'm a practical effects girly. You know I love it. And the guy behind the movie magic is Jared Balog, who worked on The Walking Dead. I sense a theme here. Anyway, fun fact number 4. Director Matthew John Lawrence told Dread Central that he got the idea for this movie basically as a combination of his days in his adolescence hanging out at the VHS store back in the day. Can relate, did the same thing. And he loved slasher films. He rented them all the time and he loved them again. Can relate. But it wasn't until Scream came out that he developed the whole meta movie style that this one had. Actually, in my opinion, he elevated it, which, love it. Love an elevation, love an improvement. More, please. And finally, fun fact number 5. So the central location for this movie is a video store. Our main character works in a VHS video store. It's a part of the whole meta thing. Again, it's difficult to explain unless you've seen the movie. Anyway, if you're paying attention to some of the videos on the shelf, you will see a couple of pretty interesting videos that happen to be on display. Videos like Betrayed with Tom Berenger and Deborah Winger, 1988, 1990s Die Hard 2, 2001's Wendigo, and a few others. But yeah, these are all on purpose. They're all kind of indicative to the plot of this movie. You see, our main character is a young girl who's the daughter of a slasher monster vis-a-vis Jason or Michael Myers. She's trying to branch out on her own and be her own slasher. But she ends up falling in love with one of the teenagers. That, incidentally, is the gay part of this movie. My point though is that a lot of the videos and posters in the video store, if you're paying attention, are kind of foreshadowing to the actual story that's taking place, which is a nice little Easter egg, I think. Anyway, that's it for today's 5 horror movie fun facts. Join me again next week when I shall have another for you. Bye.